How's the Final Fantasy XIV journey so far? It's pretty good. I had my heart broken recently when I learned that I can't play the entire thing single player like I was promised. But we're going to keep at it. It's been a lot of fun. And then there's this spam message again that keeps coming in, and I never ever understood the benefit of it. Alright, well, YouTube's recommended you my stream. Great. As you observed, Lolorito is not afraid to speak his mind, nor is he like to change it. Oft have I wondered how a man so skilled at weighing the worth of things should be so incapable of seeing the value in people. Ah, Lolorito with the Hulk Hogan mustache. I get it now. Bah, I will waste no more words on him. Not when the Domans are yet in need of aid. Everyone follow me to the Hall of the Flames. You know, I thought about being a Lalafell just because it, like, fits my avatar a little better, you know? But, like, I don't like the comedy of it. Like, I like being a serious hero. And, like, when you're, like, a tiny little potato with a giant axe, it doesn't feel realistic. I'm a potato in real life. I don't need... I know I'm not supposed to be swinging a great axe around. Yeah, the key moments require other players, but you can solo most, thankfully. Yeah. So far, it seems like the trials and the 24-man raids. Like, I thought it was just going to be some of the trials, but it turns out it's every single one of them. So, like, coming up soon, we've got Leviathan, Shiva, Thought. I believe that's the name of it. Things like that. That is a good choice of tank. Yeah. So, I went with Warrior. I've never played one before. But if I get to, like, level 9 million and I need to, like, solo things, I hear this is the one to go. Crystal Tower is the only required 24-man? Nice. And Crystal Tower's not, like, a big problem either. I enjoy it. But, yeah. So we're gonna be Warrior for A Realm Reborn. Then we're gonna switch to Astrologian for Heaven's Ward. And then in Stormblood we are going to go like ninja, monk, or samurai. Some fitting Eastern theme. Haven't decided yet. I'm feeling ninja though. Let's see. I gotta continue this quest. My alarm just went off telling me I need to get the kids to school. You loved your Lalafell Dragoon and was a little sad when they took the time and effort to adjust the cutscenes depending on character height. I loved my female Rogadin because of that. Everyone is like breaking their necks trying to look up at me. It was great. That is funny, all those choices are your current faves. Nice. The Syndicate has spoken. I see no point in moving the matter to be reconsidered. The Monitorists have made their position clear. Agreed, Ul'dah is not an option. Nor are Limsa or Gridania, I judge, given the state of their internal affairs. Which leaves our Doman friends confined to the ship. Gods, the thought of them huddled in an airless hold, no hope of better treatment. Would that I had more time to find an alternative. A place not bound by the concerns of great nations. That's it. Sorry, I added that. Infilia, that is precisely what I wish to discuss. I understand the Syndicate's decision, I do. We all wish to preserve that which is ours, especially when we believe it to be under siege. But I cannot meekly accept this judgment, not while my people suffer. Would it be out of the question for the Sultaness to accept us for a limited time? A week mayhap, or even just a few days? Excellent, I shall keep you informed. Lady Yugiri, I have a proposal, if you would hear it. Out with it, Master Alphino. The headquarters of my order, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, stands in a place called Revenant's Toll, an outpost in Mordona. Like most outposts, it is frequented by mercenaries and other men of action, and lacks the comforts of more well-established settlements. However, the leaders of Revenant's Toll have been doing their utmost to change that. Hop on up, kitty. Yeah, I know, I heard the alarm. It's breakfast time. My kitty learned my schedule. Let's see. To that end, they have need of able-bodied individuals willing to work as frontier hands. Hard labor, lest you doubt, with not save food and shelter by way of reward. Terms not unlike those which you proposed yourself, Lady Yugiri. Though I will not hear word said against our beloved Ul'dah, Revenant's Toll would offer certain advantages, the absence of unhelpful bureaucracy being the most obvious. If they can accommodate us all, we shall gladly accept. Master Alphino, once again I find myself in your debt. Pray do not thank me, my lady. The life your people go to is one of hard labor and few comforts, as I told you. And before that, there remains a matter of how they may safely be borne into Revenant's Toll, which will be no small feat, considering the distance and their present condition. Mayhap Ul'dah Adventurers Guild can be of assistance? Look for me there, anon, old. Lady Yugiri, if you and your people would accompany me, we may discuss what the aid the immortal flames can provide. That's funny, all those choices are your current faves? Like ninja, samurai, and monk? Are you just into the melee DPS, or did you mean like warrior and astrologian too? Like each expansion I intend to do like a different kind of class. Like we're starting with the tank, then we're getting healer. Then we're gonna move on to melee DPS, then ranged physical DPS, and then I think magical range DPS? I forget. Got so many expansions to go through. I might change my mind by the time I get there. At my current rate, it's gonna take years. Warrior is your favorite tank, Ast is your favorite healer, and Ninja is currently your favorite DPS. I think Warrior is... well, I haven't tried that many tanks. Warrior is... I like it because it's self-sufficient, but I like being a paladin more, I think. I like their story and their armor a little better. I haven't tried whatever the other tanks are. I want to say like... Dark Warrior guy. Dark Knight? Something like that. And Gunbreaker. Ast is your favorite hero. Ast is my favorite healer too. I just had to find like a fitting expansion where they kind of fit in, and Heaven's Word seemed to be the thing. Could have been Dragoon, like everyone recommended, but like I'm gonna be a little different. to get my favorite healer in there. We are concerned that Doman refugees may find Journey to the Revenant's Toll too much to bear. Too long have they been sequestered aboard their ship with insufficient supplies and scarce room to breathe, let alone stretch their limbs. With that in mind, Mistress Momodi has kindly offered to accommodate the Domans until such time as they are required to set out for Mordona. Those healthy enough to travel will embark as soon as the transportation has been secured, while those too weak leave at once. Those too weak to leave at once will be permitted to stay until they regain their strength. Howdy. What news? Transportation remains our greatest obstacle, General. Is there aught the Immortal Flames can do? I fear that exceeds our mandate. Where a smaller number mayhap it would go unnoticed. But the Syndicate will not bear the cost of escorting more than 200 Domans to Mordona. When the government fails to act, the responsibility falls to us private citizens. I will engage the services of 77 caravans on the Doman's behalf. Very well, we shall begin contract negotiations at once. Your generosity is welcome, my lord. After all that has befallen these good people, it is the least I can do. Come what may, you shall ever have a friend in Ul'dah, Lady Yugiri. And you in Revenant's Toll, my lord. Well, it sounds like we all have work to do, Lady Yugiri. Let's put our heads together and settle the details of our arrangement, shall we? I would entrust the task of escorting the Doman friends to you, after you have rested your own road-weary legs, of course. What say you? Okay. And I will take this ring. Oh, it looks so lovely on me. We did it! Here we go again. Let me guess, another trip to the ruins. Thank you so much, everybody. I have to get the kids to school, and I have to get to work myself. But first I'm going to stand in this man's pudding. Everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you stick around, we will find somebody to raid. We'll play more Final Fantasy next week. Final Fantasy Fridays has become a tradition, but I really like it. It's been working out well for us. In fact, speaking of working out well, I know Sandra's Corner Cafe is also doing Final Fantasy Fridays, and they just started. Perfect. So I will send the raid over to her, because she's rad. Alright, have a good day, everybody. Bye-bye.